Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. Today we are going to continue on the same topic of discovered attack. So here it is. It is black's turn to play. So how can black make a successful discovered attack? As you see, this bishop and the opponent queen are in the same diagonal. So we should move the rook somewhere to create the discovered attack. And this is our opponent king, so we should move our rook to attack the opponent king so that we can make this discovered attack into a successful one. So we should move the rook to d2. This will be the best way to attack the king so that we can capture the queen in the next move. Suppose if we try something like rook to h4, this will not work because the queen can capture us and they can escape. Okay, now let's move on to the next puzzle. Now it is white's turn to play. How can white make a successful discovered attack? You can also pause the video and try to think. Okay, now this white queen and the opponent black queen are in the same diagonal, which means if we move the knight somewhere, we can create a discovered attack. So we should try to give a check. So there are like two possible checks, knight to e7 and then knight to f6. This time both of the checks looks very bad because they can capture us, and even if we go to f6 the bishop can capture us. But if we go to f6, that is completely okay because we can sacrifice our knight. After they take our knight, we can take this queen. So we get extra points by doing this. But if we go knight to e7, this idea will not work because the queen can capture and then we cannot capture the opponent queen. So knight to f6 is the successful discovered attack. Let's go to the next one. Here it is black's turn to play. So you can pause the video now and try to think for the good move for black. Okay, so we want to move the rook to create some discovered attack against the opponent queen. And this is our opponent king. In this puzzle both the kings are looking similar, but this is the white king, so we have to move the rook and attack the white king. So we should move it to a4. Again it looks like a bad move because they can simply capture our rook, but that is completely okay because after they take the rook we can take this queen. Let's see the next one. Here it is black's turn to play. So what could be the good move for black? You can pause the video and try to think for black pieces. Here the black queen and the white queen are in the same diagonal, which means we have to move the rook somewhere to create some discovered attack. So we have two possible checks, g5 and e2. If we go to g5, they can capture us and they will escape. So the successful one will be moving the rook to e2 so that we are attacking the king, and after the king moves, now we can take this queen. Even if they take the rook, that is completely okay because we already got queen. That is worth 9 points. Last one, here it is white's turn to play. Here the white rook and the black rook are in the same file, which means we should move the knight somewhere to create a discovered attack. So now try to pause the video and think for the good move for white. We have two possible ways to create the discovered attack here, that is knight to d6 giving check to the king, or even knight to e5. One of these answer is correct. The correct answer is knight to e5. We can sacrifice the knight and then we can take the rook. And why not knight to d6? Because they can capture us and also they will defend the rook on time. They can capture with the bishop or even with the pawn, and then they will give support to the rook. So if we capture, they can capture back. So it is good to go knight to e5, then we can capture this rook. So I hope you understood this topic of discovered attack. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Bye.